Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Dropbox Dash user series. My name is Rahul, and I'm a solutions consultant at Dropbox, and I'll be your host. We're really excited to have you. Before we get started, though, I'd love to know where all of you are joining us from. Myself, I'm from Austin, Texas. It's always fun to see how far our community reaches. With that, I'd love to talk a little bit more about the Dropbox Dash user series and why we're here. The Dropbox Dash user series is an ongoing series designed to provide you, the user, with bite-sized walkthroughs of the Dash product. It doesn't matter if you're new to Dash or if you're someone who's been using Dash for a while. Our goal is to make sure that you eventually become a Dash Pro. In today's call, we're going to focus on Dash's essential steps for onboarding. Before we get there, though, I want to share a few housekeeping notes. Number one, this session is being recorded, so look for a link to the on-demand recording of this session, which you can obviously review yourself or even share with your team. Number two, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat or in the Q&A tab, and one of our product experts will get to them. And finally, stick around to the end where we'll be sharing some very helpful free resources that you can use as you begin your Dash journey. So with that, let's talk about today's session. One of the questions that I get as a solutions consultant at Dropbox is, how do I get started with Dropbox Dash? What are the essential things that I need to do when I'm first getting onboarded to this product? There are three key actions that you need to perform, and that's what we're going to cover in today's session. Because Dash is a universal search and knowledge management tool, it's imperative that you connect the apps that you and your team use on an everyday basis to Dash. Once you've connected your apps, you want to be able to search for something, right? You want to be able to search for that file that you've been using. Maybe you want to search an image. Maybe there's a video file that you need to quickly pull up. So we're going to show you how to search for those types of files and more in Dash. And then finally, we're going to show you how you can manage your Dash team. So if you're an admin, we encourage you to stick around for the demo, and we'll be sharing some highlights of the admin console. With these three key actions, you'll be well on your way to becoming a Dash Pro. So let's get started with a quick demo.
We begin our demo where you'll start each day, the Dash homepage, the heart of the AI-powered assistant that helps you find, organize, and work faster across all your tools. Let's start by going over how Dash connects everything together. Dash works best when it's connected to the apps that you use every day. Think Google Drive, Slack, Zoom, Asana, Jira, and more. There are a few types of apps, one of which is company apps. These are connected on a team-wide basis by your admin. So think of apps like Dropbox, Slack, Google Drive, SharePoint, Teams. Here in the apps panel, you can see the apps that are already connected by your admin. Then there are user apps, where you can connect to other apps relevant to your job with admin control over which apps are available. Think of apps that'll make an impact on your specific workday. Examples like Gmail, Outlook, Salesforce, and Notion. So let's say you're a sales rep who needs Dash to link to your company's CRM and help get you to goal faster. You'll find the appropriate app and click the plus sign. You'll then be prompted to fill in your credentials and authenticate. Once you authenticate your account, Dash will automatically start indexing your content securely so you can search across your entire workspace. Avail yourself of these apps, since the more places that Dash can search, the more effective it'll be. And finally, we have a browser app for Chrome, Edge, and Safari, which enables Dash to ingest your web history and supercharge your search experience. Highly recommend doing this to ensure that Dash can continue to elevate your work experience, even when you're just searching the web. Once your user apps are set up and you're allowed just a few minutes to index everything, Dash will pull everything together from the company and the user apps on your start page. Here, you'll see your personalized activity feed, recent activity stacks to keep you organized, which we'll get into in a later session, and meetings. Basically everything you need to hit the ground running on your day. The activity feed showcases actions taken on the files that you've had recent interaction with and allows easy access to those files. If you were one of the many project managers who use Dash, you'd leverage this activity fee to monitor team updates and hold your team to deadlines. Dash also integrates with your calendar, giving you a quick snapshot of your day and one-click access to meeting notes or shared files, and even the ability to join direct from Dash. Everything is interconnected. The apps that you set up power what you see here. Now, let's go through the universal search experience. No matter your company or your role within it, everyone gets stuck looking for something multiple times a day, and this search bar is going to be a fast friend. Dash tells me I can find anything. So let's say I'm a customer success manager looking for last quarter's product roadmap to chat through with my customer later today. I can simply type in Q3 roadmap. Dash searches across all connected tools, so it's going to show me potentially relevant Google Docs, Slack threads, PDFs, images, videos, and surface the most relevant results instantly. Let's say I know for sure that the final version was stored in Google Drive. I can filter by app and select Google Drive. Or perhaps I know for sure that it was a PDF. In that case, I can filter by content type and select the appropriate option. I can even filter by when it was last updated or the people that are involved in the document. Whatever I choose to filter by, I'll keep in mind that the more limited I make the filters, the narrower the search becomes. If I don't remember for sure the exact file name, that's okay. I can use natural language instead, like show me the latest customer feedback summary. Dash understands context and will summarize with answers, as well as suggest follow-up questions. So let's go that one step further. We'll chat with Dash, not just search. I like one of these suggested follow-up questions, so I click it. And now Dash has morphed into an assistant that will answer my question and offer me even more information. Dash pulls from connected tools to answer and cites the sources, which I can click open in new tabs if I'd like to. Regardless, Dash keeps me in the flow of work. I can keep asking questions or move on. Dash even allows me to begin organization right in the flow of search. After I've found the information that I'm looking for, I can choose to create a stack from the top 5 results. Stacks are an organizational feature that lets users collect and organize various types of content, like documents, links, and media, into one place, similar to folders or playlists. Then, once I've collected the right information, I can share a stack internally or externally. Dropbox content in a stack is automatically viewable by recipients with one-click access granting, no matter where the file lives or even whether or not they also have Dash. Now that we've shown how an end user can search for content across multiple apps and also pull specific insights from this content, let's take a quick tour of a console for admins so you can ensure your team's content is safe and secure. Here, you can organize organization-wide settings, like which apps are available and what's still out there to be added. Admins can also set up and review policies, which are automated rules that identify risks and enforce security measures efficiently. You can also monitor and manage team activity and content through the Reports tab, as well as modify settings that will help govern your team's Dash environment in terms of branding, content, device management, and security. Admins of Dash for Business teams will have access to Protect and Control, which provides full visibility, remediation capabilities, and action history for document permissions across connected apps. Admins can use Protect and Control to secure company information by reviewing and managing document sharing. Preset filters and detailed item views are included to facilitate managing external and internal access, supporting compliance and security efforts effectively. If you don't see this functionality in your admin account, it's not included in your subscription. And that's the quick look at Dropbox Dash, your connected workspace for finding, asking, and working smarter. Dash combines AI-powered universal search with powerful organization and collaboration tools, letting users quickly find, summarize, and share content across multiple apps without switching platforms. But it also depends on the humans that use it to continue to grow. So as you dash, send us feedback using the paper plane icon on the left bar. Send us compliments, potential bugs, and ideas. We're here for it all.
Wasn't that demo great? I hope by now you have a really good understanding of how to get onboarded to Dash. It's like all products out there, Dash is evolving. So everything that you saw today, there might be some minor changes we make along the way. Will be additional new capabilities we add. But rest assured, the 3 key actions that are part of your initial onboarding journey with Dash remain the same. To build on that demo, there's some additional resources that we want to share with you. You'll see a few QR codes on screen. Each QR code links to a free Dropbox resource that will help you go a little bit deeper and learn more about how teams can work smarter with Dropbox Dash. If your team isn't already using Dash, I encourage you to scan that first QR code so that you can check out a website where you can learn more about how Dash is helping our customers find content more quickly, organize that content more easily, and stay focused and on track. If you're already using Dash today, we encourage you to scan that second QR code where you can join the Dropbox Dash community. The community is a space for Dash users to collaborate, to share best practices, and really help shape the future of intelligent work. And finally, if you're looking for inspiration or just some tips and tricks on how to get started, I encourage you to scan that third QR code, which will give you access to our on-demand events library. The library has sessions that cover not only tips and tricks, but also will give you new ideas and inspiration from across the Dropbox community. So before we wrap up, I want to say a quick thank you to all of you for joining us today for this session on onboarding essentials for Dash. We sincerely appreciate that you took the time out of your busy day to join us. If you liked what you saw, please join us on December 3rd for the next episode of the Dropbox Dash user series, where we'll be sharing additional tips and tricks. We'll be talking about some additional capabilities, some exciting capabilities that will help supercharge your workday. And finally, I want to make sure I share the feedback survey, a link to which will be shared with you shortly. We always value your input, your feedback, your questions, your comments. Your feedback helps us tailor these sessions to you and make sure we're addressing your needs and wants. So with that, once again, thank you. Have a great day and goodbye.